Well, that brings us to our first debate tonight on corruption, the Congress versus the BJP. Is it a case of the pot calling the kettle black, with both parties trading accusations against each other? Do tell us what you think. Well, joining us on the program tonight, we have the BJP spokesperson Nirmala Sitharaman. We'll be joined by Dr. Abhishek Singhvi, the Congress spokesperson. From Mumbai, columnist and author Tavleen Singh joins us, and here the managing editor of Telecom, Shoma Chaudhary, is with us. It's extraordinary, this kind of tutu meme that's gone on between the government and the BJP, Nirmala ji, on the issue of corruption. But the fact is, neither of you can escape blame in this. The government is obviously on the mat on the 2G issue, which is a huge scam. But then you have a situation with Mr. Yeddyurappa, which is also inexcusable, many would say.
Well, a report which has got to be submitted yet. We all know the president of the party has very clearly stated the moment the report comes and we go through it, we will come with an appropriate and adequate reply. And that is a Lokayukta's report. We respect it whenever it comes. But to have to respond to the leaks which have come out of it, whether they are right or wrong, whether the contents are right or wrong, we are not even getting to it. But it is only fair that you have to wait for the report at least to be submitted. And we have been repeatedly saying, once the report gets submitted, we will respond to it. And to compare that with what is happening today, both in the court and earlier for almost 2 full years, in the parliament and outside, is utterly not supportable. You have noticed the CAG.
Why? Because the principle is the same.
The principle.
Doesn't it hurt your campaign against the centre when you're not able to take action against Yeddyurappa? Because it's not just about this Lokayukt's report.
Action is taken after the report is submitted. We are only asking you to wait till the report comes. Whereas here, for 2 full years, we've had the CAG report, you've had cases in the Supreme Court where observations have come, you've had many other investigations which had happened, Shivraj Patil report, whole lot of it has come out, and the Prime Minister went on for 2 full years telling us that nothing is going wrong. And today, whether the Home Minister is responding to us or to anybody and saying they have other reasons, it is not us. It is Mr. Raja, who's their own former colleague, who's saying that in the parliament.
Issue, but I'll just draw your attention to what your own Vice President Shanta Kumar has said on record. He's actually said, I knew everything that Santosh Hegde said in his report, but I had informed the BJP High Command about it, but no action was taken. I had asked the High Command to relieve me from Karnataka's charge because if there was not going to be any action against Yeddyurappa. He said the Lokayukt's report is damning and the party needs to take action against the Chief Minister. This is your Vice President who is in charge of Karnataka.
Shanta Kumar ji, once upon a time, was the Prabhari of Karnataka, and his views have now come out in the open. But what we are saying is, let the report come out. And based on the contents, the President of the party has committed in the press today that he will take appropriate action. And to compare that with 2G, which has been happening last 2 years.
Let me ask you, do you think it would have helped if then Mr. Yeddyurappa would have been a little more humble in his interviews than he is right now?
No,
he's basically saying there's no shred of evidence against me. I mean, no, you have a problem in Karnataka to removing him, but he's not making your job any easier.
No, I don't think we should go that far. The President has today committed himself that there will be an action taken depending on what the contents of the report is, not depending on what the leaks are based on. But certainly the President has given his word. Okay. And again, I think it's completely unfair to have to ask us questions about what has been happening in the public domain through the courts, through the parliament, through the statutory committees which have gone into 2G, and through today the words of Mr. Raja in the court. It is not BJP which is saying things in the court. So I think we should not compare these two.
Okay.
Wait for the action.
NDTV's cricket app. Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.